iHeart Podcasts. Hear more Gold 101.7 podcasts.
Playlists and listen live on the free iHeart app.
Hey everybody, it's time for Jonesy and Amanda's cutting room floor. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jonesy and Amanda's cutting room floor. Yeah, yeah.
On the cutting room floor today, I know that you are pretty much Indonesian.
Me, ini rasili kalapa kepada.
Yeah.
I think that means here cop this prawn head, or that's kalapa udang.
Yep.
I did Indonesian for a number of years at school. That's pretty much all I can remember. Selamat pagi, by the way. What makes you speak about my Indonesian heritage?
I think of Indonesia, I think about you, but I also just found this story that popped up on my social media feed in 2021. An Indonesian man married his rice cooker and divorced it 4 days later.
Why?
He cited that...
So I don't want to know why he married it. I want to know why he divorced it.
He cited that it didn't talk back and it couldn't prepare other dishes.
He wanted it to talk back.
Yeah, he wanted his rice cooker to talk back to him. There's a picture of him on the happy day kissing the rice cooker at the altar.
Remember when you used to have conversations with your microwave?
Yeah. Well, my microwave, a digital printout screen.
Not a printout.
Screen, that old. Digital, and it would say, enjoy your meal. And I've just put a cup of coffee in there, mate. It's not...
Yeah, you used to feud with it. It's a cup of coffee, you
damn fool. Having said that, I got more conversation out of that than any of my teenage children at the time.
Yeah.
But appliances.
I wouldn't marry one.
I'm a recent adaptee to a rice cooker, and I must say,
oh really?
Because I could never muck up rice. Whenever I cook rice, I could never muck it up. You know, there's a dish that you can always star at.
Yeah.
Rice.
And then what happened?
Someone got me a rice cooker, and I started making rice. And it just always works. It works just as well. But having said that, I never mucked up rice before.
Well, I told you about Anita McGregor, my friend, who's a very good cook.
Yep.
But she said once her husband, who used to travel a lot for work, said, one of our Thai colleagues is in town. He's coming over for dinner. And she goes, oh, great. How embarrassing. I'm making a stir fry.
That's a real bewitched situation, isn't it?
Bewitched.
Yeah.
She was making a stir fry. He was Thai.
Right.
So he comes over for dinner, and she didn't do any special planning because she'd almost finished it by the time they arrived.
If only she had some magical powers.
And she served it up to him, and he was very polite, but he said, what's this?
Yeah.
And she said, that's rice. He didn't recognize, the only thing in her family laugh at her, she cannot cook rice. He didn't recognize it as rice. So when he went back to Thailand, he sent her a rice cooker, and she chose not to take offense.
If that was bewitched, he would have been turned into a donkey and still wouldn't have had rice.
Absolutely, give him a new tail on him.
I know you're a big fan of the...
Thermomix?
Yeah.
If I was to marry an appliance, that Germanic boyfriend would be the Thermo. I like the Thermomix because it's reliable.
Yep.
It's methodical, takes a lot of the thinking out, which some people don't like. And I like it. It is noisy and it's big.
Yeah.
And I kind of
just
like
seems
that too.
Right.
Like my the air fryer, which I'm also obsessed with. That's kind of noisy and that's also kind of big. If you need a lot of bench space for your proper appliance boyfriends.
Has anyone thought about combining the Thermomix with the air fryer?
No.
Could that happen?
No, because the Thermomix has been engineered to be as simple as it can be. And probably the air fryer has too. You can, I reckon, have the biggest air fryer in the history of the universe. And you still can't cook an entire meal for a family in it. Not the ones I've seen. Unless you, like I see these American ones that have a slot for this and a slot for that, and everyone seems to be fed these enormous meals. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
Put in one chip at a time.
But you got to get an air fryer the size of a kiln.
Yeah, that's right. And a Thermomix the size of Hans.
All right, okay. I think you've got to separate from the Thermomix.
Do you?
Okay?
Do you?
Yeah, well, it's a bit cultish. It's a bit cultish.
Well, what about you? What's your favourite?
My favourite next to the rice cooker, I did have an electric wok, which I was very, very fond of.
What happened?
All the Teflon started coming out, and the family were complaining.
Because that black stuff goes into the meal.
I complained about cancer and all that stuff.
Whatever.
But it cooked so well.
Yeah.
It cooked so well. I do like the idea of the you've got it at your place. It's like a takeaway shop.
Yeah.
Teppanyaki
plate in the middle of the...
I have great envy with that.
Yeah.
That is a great thing.
Yeah, we haven't used it lately because it's just easy just with the two of us to cook meat or whatever it is in a fry pan rather than cleaning that whole heavy thing and having the house stink.
I think you should start up a little teppanyaki restaurant, chop it up stuff, little love hearts of salt and all that.
Throw eggs at people.
There you go.
I could do that.
Paul Harley's just sitting there.
I wouldn't even cook the eggs. I just throw them.
Just throw eggs at your husband.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
That's all you got to do. It's not like the Kitchen Whiz. Remember the Kitchen Whiz?
What was the Kitchen Whiz?
That was a classic. That was the first one of the food processors.
Oh, but it had about 18 spinning parts.
Mm-hmm.
Who hasn't had a cupboard filled with graters and 7 or 8? This is why the Thermomix is good, because there's not 7 or 8 parts that you attach to it.
Yep.
There just aren't.
Remember we were watching Larry and Kylie's show on TV and the advertorial was the slicer and dicer thing that goes in the box.
Oh, maybe.
And you and I, you looked at the TV and as quickly as you could say, Joe, the gadget man, you had me ringing the number to buy 2 of these.
And you know what? Took the tip of my finger off the second I used it.
It's the last time I ate coleslaw at your place.
Every time I look at it now, my bum clenches.
Well, I'd say you're using it in the wrong place.
The cutting room floor. Okay, kids, that's it for today. Come back tomorrow for more of Jonesy and Amanda's cutting room floor. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The cutting room floor.